So as always, I very much appreciate that you're all here. I wanted to say a few words about bypassing, which I had announced a couple of weeks ago that I would say something about. It is a pretty important topic because there's a tendency in people to not be thorough, in building themselves up from the ground up and taking care of all the issues. And then you end up, in some cases, with a situation where you kind of bypass some parts of your personality or some issues that you have with traumas and conditioning. And by not doing that, you get to be a little bit unbalanced. The dark side in you is still alive as you grow. There is a danger in that. And you can see signs of it. You can see signs of it in people who are teaching, and you can see signs of it in people who are students. There's often a kind of lack of humility there, and a tendency to feelings of being especially entitled to respect and admiration, that kind of thing. There are many signs of it, but you can pretty quickly sense it. And so the main reason for saying something about it here is for us to be aware of it in ourselves and be aware of it in other people, and don't be, in a way, fooled into whatever games people might be playing by not having resolved some of their inner issues. And really what we are doing here is we are training ourselves, to let go and allowing that to be thorough enough that we take care of everything in ourselves. And this certainly was something that Rudy was very much emphasizing, that you have to build your life up from the base, and you have to really have resolved things in you at every level before you could reach the next level. And you see it when people are displaying very unresolved things. Then it comes out later in various behaviors that are not really conducive to any kind of deep spiritual state. And it just makes people wonder. It can also be, just kind of being a little bit spaced out in this spirituality that makes it seem like everything should be positive and you reject all the negative. And this is really not what we are doing. We have to be able to digest everything that life brings us and that we attract in life. And the whole purpose of attracting things is to bring them to a higher level. Any situations that we attract, we should be able to break down the karmic baggage there and have it be functioning on as high a level as possible. And it's not being a do-gooder. We're not living for anybody else's opinion of us, It's to be really loving from the core of your being, that you really have that as your contact with your deeper self. And the nature of that deeper self is a loving vibration, compassion and wisdom. That's what you will And that's what you are developing.